What's up everyone, it's Salamander Saint here, and I'm sure you all know by now the spookiest day of the year is right around the corner. So in honor of spooky season, we're going to be taking a look at some of the scariest things in Warhammer. Now I narrowed down the list a bit, and by a bit I mean a lot, a whole lot, because let's just be honest here, there's a ridiculous amount of scary shit in Warhammer. So I just narrowed it down to a couple of the scary things that I found in lore. So enough with the talking, and let's just get right into the video. So starting off our video, we have the Flayed Ones. As if the evil undead robots couldn't get any creepier, the Necrons bust out these things. The Flayed Ones are basically just Necrons on bath salts. These guys are absolutely nuts. They're infected with an ancient disease that makes them slowly lose their already jacked up mind. It also makes them crave flesh, carving up their victims and wearing their skin like it's some new drip. But since they're machines, they can never truly satisfy their urges, which ultimately just makes these guys 10 times crazier. And if it wasn't scary enough, they also have their own pocket dimension, which they can use to appear from at any time, so running from these guys is basically impossible. So shout out to all the guardsmen who have to fight these dudes. So next up on our list we have servitors. Imagine being forced to work some of the worst jobs ever for eternity just because you shoplifted a delicious Mr. Beast bar. Was it really worth it? That's pretty much what a servitor is. Since robots and AI are forbidden in the Imperium, those smart fellows there came up with a good old religious loophole. Why don't we just use half people, half robots, so technically a human is controlling it? And that's what they did. This punishment is usually reserved for criminals, and the process involves lobotomizing them and giving them cybernetic implants, turning them into these walking abominations. And one of the scariest parts is during the operation, tech priests wipe the memory of the victim. But sometimes there might be a mishap, whether the tech priest forgot, the process didn't work properly, they hold a grudge against somebody, or they simply just didn't give a shit. Whatever the case may be, doing this leaves the servitor fully aware for the rest of eternity. So have fun poop scooping for the rest of eternity. Next up we have a strange group of fellows called the Drukhari, also known as the Dark Eldar. And to basically sum it up, they're a bunch of space pirates and proud degenerates, taking great pleasure in enslaving and torturing anyone unlucky enough to cross their path. And it doesn't just stop there. When they're finally finished with their victim, they start consuming their souls, which is really a dick move if you think about it. Unlike their Aldari counterparts, the Drukhari have a disdain for psychers, focusing their efforts more on physical prowess. In battle, the Drukhari use grotesque warriors, witches, and a large variety of wacky, repulsive characters. So my advice to you is to never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, trust a group of space elf pirates ever again. As if the countless billions of terrifying creatures part of the never-ending Tyranid onslaught weren't scary enough. There is one Tyranid bioform that tops them all in every aspect, and this Tyranid form is known as the Norn Queen, living within a massive hive ship in the center of the Hive Fleet, where it can be protected from any attack by the countless legions of Tyranids. What makes these Tyranids truly stand out among the rest is that they are self-aware, with the ability to control the hive mind of the Tyranids within their fleet, making the Norn Queen the most powerful Tyranid form. And to be honest, it's probably a real pain in the ass to kill. You'd probably need like 6 cans of bug spray. They use their link to the hive mind to control swarms of billions of Tyranids, and are responsible for reproducing, creating new Tyranid organisms and bioweapons, and to control the hive fleet's evolutionary process, rapidly gaining immunity to weapons used against the swarm, and also rapidly acclimating to the many diverse environments in the galaxy, all the while growing the hive fleet larger with every planet they consume. Known by many names like dominators or puppeteers, but most commonly referred to as the enslavers, are a powerful psychic Xenos race that come from another dimension. The enslaver plague was originally unleashed during the War in Heaven 60 million years before the current Warhammer 40k timeline. So like when dinosaurs and shit were walking around on Earth, they invaded the mortal plane using their powerful psychic abilities, taking over the living and turning them into warp portals, allowing even more enslavers to enter our galaxy, and leading to countless billions to be corrupted by their powers. The enslavers are also responsible for ending the War in Heaven, as they had destroyed what was left of the old ones, and were the reason why the Necrons entered the Great Sleep. So yeah guys, there's a couple things that I thought were a little scary in the Warhammer universe. I know it's a bit of a short video, but I had this idea for a little bit and it kept popping up, and I just got sidetracked by some things, and I really want to get it out before Halloween, because it would be kind of dumb if I made a video like scariest things in Warhammer and it dropped on like November 2nd, because it's like dude, Dude, you already missed out. I just knocked the cup over. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, in my opinion, these are some scary things. There's a lot more, obviously, but if you guys want to see another video on that, I'll make it. I'm always open to suggestions on what you guys want. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to get more long-form content out very soon, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.